Alright, so I'm here. Hopefully this thing won't disconnect like it did before. What up, Nugget Sam? Happy St. Patty's Day to you. So, what is up? As you can see, I've been working on a little something here. Saw this art on Facebook and I was like, this is this would seem like a interesting thing to model if I can, because the way it's drawn, the front differs from the side a little bit. Like the proportions aren't the same. So, but I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having an awesome time. Like probably like wondering what is this that he's making? It looks like a Power Ranger, but not any Power Ranger I know of. And you'd be right, because this helmet does not exist. This character exists in a way, but it's not really in the continuity of Power Rangers. I guess I should say. It's not in the actual continuity. If we get more people in here, I'll probably tell what this is. If you're wondering if I will sell this model or print it for anybody, no. This is just something I felt like doing, because I wanted something to do. I just wanted something to do. There are just those times where you're home and you see a picture of something or of a cosplay or something, and you're like, I want to make that. Well, I looked at that and I was like, I want to model that. So it's not going to be exactly like the drawing, because the drawing kind of differs a little bit because of the proportions are different from the side. Because if you go to the side, I almost match it up completely. See where it's so it almost matches up completely to the side. Just a few differences here and there. So when it comes to these drawings, sometimes the proportions aren't gonna match exactly. So this is like, at least this is one thing I'm working on. Right now I'm printing out a Green Ranger Bat in the Sun helmet. Just finished printing out. Actually, I finished welding this helmet together. The Killer Caesar helmet. So finally finished. I did weld this piece together, as you guys see. But this will be smoothed out with some Bondo and some spot putty filler and some filler primer. So yeah, this is actually gonna look nice. It does have a little bit of some zitting, alright, because it does have some zits. It does happen on occasion sometimes. But all in all, I think the model did come out pretty nice. I like it pretty well. So I did that one. Plus I finished 3D printing this Yellow Ranger helmet for a girl that lives in Canada. So I finished this one. The back piece is over there sitting on the bed or taking a nap. So this is gonna take some work. So a little smaller for my head, because I kind of got a huge head. So yeah, that's gonna be some of the things that I'm working on. Wonder if we have any other people here. Hey, Orville, what is up? What's up, Orville? How you doing? You know, if anything happens to the live stream, if it starts to lag or buffer, let me know in the chat. I need to know because it happened last week, and you know, I was like, the video started to buffer, but you know, people stayed quiet, so I guess they thought I left the stream. So if it starts to buffer or it looks like we lost signal, just let me know. That way I can restart the stream. So it would help me out if you guys could, you know, let me know. You gotta let me know, because I wouldn't know if it happens if it doesn't. So you gotta help a brother out. So yeah, you know, working on this. Hey, started this a while ago, earlier this afternoon. Just working on it little by little, not like really focusing on it a lot, you know. Watching some movies, you know, stuff like that. You know, sometimes you'll watch a series and then you'll get kind of stuck on it. Somebody sends me a message. Somebody sends me a message. I'm a little tired, but good. Well, you know. Sometimes, you know, for me, sometimes I'll be doing stuff in the house, or sometimes I'll be in the house all the time because I'm a homebody. So I'm home majority of the time, especially since I do props from my home. So you know, there are times I'll be sitting in this chair like I need to lay down, because you know, sitting in a chair for hours on hours and hours on end does take a toll on your lower back. So you know, it's like had to take a little bit of a break. I almost did fall asleep earlier. Almost did. What are you working? Well, right now, what I'm working on is this is the Reality CR10 is printing out a Bat in the Sun Green Ranger helmet. I did finish welding these two pieces together for the Killer Caesar helmet that somebody asked me to model and make for them for a cosplay they're going to be doing later in the year. So, and all the two pieces are done. The back piece is on the bed right now, and also working on the classic MMPR Yellow Ranger helmet. So I got that right here. So the back piece is also the back piece of this helmet is also on the bed taking a nap. It's Tommy and Kimberly, and damn, I forgot, and Trini. Tommy and Trini's helmets are on the bed. I wonder why. But yeah, working on that. Plus, I'm working on a Ryu Ranger helmet. I'm working on a Ryu Ranger helmet. So I don't. Yeah, like same thing. Like I have no reason to go out, because before this happened, I already did my grocery shopping and everything. So it's like, and like I said, I'm a homebody as it is. So I was like, I got no reason to leave the house. You know, it's like I'm always here. You know, I watch movies here. I play video games here. I 3D model here. I do my props here. You know, like if I lived in an apartment building, it'd probably be a little bit different. You know, you would get that cabin fever and everything, because you know it's a smaller place. But here, you know, I have a porch. I have a front porch. I have a back porch. Even though I don't like it, I'll watch the cows sometimes. You know, grab myself a nice cup of coffee and just watch some cows go by. 'Cause, you know, at least there's that. You know, and my mother's here, so you know, have somebody to kill time with. You know, but my family's doing all right. You know, my aunts are okay. My uncles are okay. One of my aunts and uncles do have have around this time of the year they do go through allergies, so they're spending more of their time inside the house and don't go out on the porch because of flowers and everything. It affects their allergies. So and I know how it is because I used to have like a bad allergy to animal dander. It was like not that I couldn't breathe, but oh my god, like I would get like my eyes would be all red and my nose would be runny. So awesome. Be cool and stay in school. I remember hearing that type of stuff back in the day, watching Saturday morning cartoons. They were like, "Be cool, stay in school." I even put that on my notebooks and stuff like that, trying to be cool, stay in school. I was a little bit. Honestly, I think I was more of a nerd when I was younger compared to when I got into high school. Because as soon as I got into high school, I was like, I hated school. Like, when I was a kid, I loved school. I was like, I remember back in the day when I was a kid and second grade, I was like behind my second grade teacher, and I'm trying to get her attention and I'm singing like, I love school, I love school, I love school, and I was like, if I was my teacher, I would be so annoyed if a kid was like that behind me. I was like, are you serious? Shut up. Like, shut up. But it's going. So I got that. I got those that I'm working on. Those 3 helmets. Plus, I have a Psycho Ranger helmet. I gotta do. I just finished modeling the Phantom Ranger helmet. Plus, I have to build the Phantom Ranger armor, which I do have the foam for the Phantom Ranger armor and the Psycho Ranger armor, because I'm going to be building that one also. And I have the fabric that I need to use, the black and the red, because we're going to be working on Psycho Red, so it needs that black and red, and all of Phantom Ranger is black, so the same material goes for that guy. So I got enough because I had to get a lot of black for that one. Red didn't really need that much, but I do have enough. So that's gonna be interesting to do, and try to do at least a video. I'm finished high school next year. Oh, high school! I remember those days of high school. I was bullied. But I had at least a few good friends, like I was part of the drama club. So you kind of see where that got me. I did acting, I did singing, I did dancing. We did Grease. I never got to do West Side Story because they did it before they even met me. Then joined a theater group. We did some like little performances with Michael Jackson music. I didn't portray Michael Jackson. I was just like one of my friends. He would be Michael Jackson in the performance, and then we would be the backup dancers. We did Smooth Criminal, and obviously, as a teenager, you think, oh, maybe we can do that whole trick with leaning forward that Michael Jackson does in the Smooth Criminal video. But no. And it took me till years later to find out that it was actually a trick, that the shoe had like a little divot that they placed their feet in a certain part of the floor, and when they leaned, it actually would hold their heel down. So all they had to do was go like this and then move back up. And trust me, I'm sure you had to have like some serious core muscles for that one, because come on, to do that you gotta like really force your core. You gotta. And then you're like, and then all of a sudden in the background you probably hear somebody go. I was like, oh, I forced my core too much, and all of a sudden they farted. Never once seen those musicals. I heard about them, never once watched them. I think it's probably because I don't even watch the cartoon of SpongeBob, so I don't even watch the cartoon. So yeah, there we go with that one. It's like I don't even watch the cartoon. What's the point in participating in that if I don't even watch the cartoon? So it's like, I know some people are like, how you not watch the cartoon? It's like, I just don't. It's like, it's not my thing. You know, it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I gotta say, this helmet is a little challenging. Like I said, I'm still a noob when it comes to all of this, you know, 3D modeling and stuff. I'm still a bit of a noob to it. So I gotta move it back. Look at that. So I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. So fixing that up and with F, gotta harden this edge. One. Still got a little bit to go because it's not as so. As you can see, this thing is actually a little more extended than in the original. So I'm just, because as you can see, like that. So I should have made a divot here because as you can see, look, it's got a divot right there, and I missed it. What's Oscar got to do? What's Oscar got to do? He's got to probably end up, you know, deleting all of this now, and go here. Well, not to this one. Go to extrude. Oh crap! I moved it too much. All right, edge. Every time I say edge, I don't know why, but it makes me think of the video game Catherine. You know, Edge. If you guys haven't played Catherine, play it. It's actually a pretty cool game. I like it. I don't play it often because I'm more playing my adventure games. Like I'm all set for Resident Evil. I gotta say I'm pumped for Resident Evil. I love it. I can't wait for RE3 remake. Plus, I can't wait for the Final Fantasy VII remake because I played the demo. I loved that freaking thing. That thing was better than I thought it was gonna be. I wasn't expecting to get so hooked on RE7 remake because I played the original one back in the day and really didn't enjoy it as much. I think it's because of all the chibi characters because it was an RPG game, so I wasn't really into RPGs at that time. Like I still don't play RPGs, but you know this one's a lot better, especially with the way the graphics are. Come on, you know, it's like that right there grabs my attention. It's just like when I watch an anime, I watch it depending if I like the art. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but that's how I debate what I watch. I watch it depending on the graphics. So if I don't like the art, I ain't gonna watch it. You know, sometimes I will give something a try just to see if I like it. But you know, it's like that's a big if. That's a big if. So let's see. So I'm gonna here. All right, this needs to be pushed back a little bit more, raised up high, and these right here need to be brought out. Bring her out. Let's see. Bring you in. I guess I'm gonna bring all of this right here in. Bring it in. It's kind of crooked right now, so I gotta fix it up because these lines are looking like doo-doo. At least to me, they look poopy. They look poopy. So. That's a little bit better. So you know, it's like I said, it doesn't match the one in the front image shot, but it does start to resemble more of the side shot. So, and then I'm just altering the side shot. Let's see, Orville, school. The SpongeBob musical was pretty good. My favorite song from the musical is Tomorrow. Oh, nice. Would recommend listening to the. I'm pretty old school when it comes to the watching the musicals and stuff like that. I'm kind of old school. Wow, I'm surprised. I did the live stream today. I put the announcement on, and we don't have a lot of people here. I wonder where everybody else is at. I think they got disappointed of how the last live stream turned out, which I don't blame them because it was like, oh my god, the quality of it, the way it kept the signal kept dropping and everything. Oh my god, it's like, what person would not be disappointed, or like not want to watch when you have a signal going to be so bad. It's like, and how many times I restarted the stream and still it was acting up for a while, and I'm like, ew. My fans are gonna be are disappointed. Like, I know there were some new followers that wanted to do more live streams, so they want to do when I'm gonna do the next one, and then I do the next one, and the whole thing goes completely horribly wrong because the internet for some odd reason was not being good. It was like messing up. So wanna check this out. Let's see. All right, so far so good. Like I said, it's not really looking like the front image. It's not looking like that image on the top, on the front view, but on the side view it is resembling. So I'm just getting like the gist of a front view. I'm getting like the gist, like messing it up, and then I'm gonna add the details on the side after. Like, I will do the exhaust and everything, and then with Boolean merge things together. The back of the helmet is probably going to be like the easiest because it does have like the less detail, and the vents kind of resemble like the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie helmets because they did have those little vent areas on the side, on the back. By that, I also do have that helmet because I did talk about it in a previous video. I do have a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Pink Ranger helmet that. So I have that helmet that somebody sent me to finish for them. So that's another thing I'm working on. So, and I did buy the paint. A couple weeks ago. So I bought. Believe it or not, I bought a can of pink paint. I completely forgot, and then another day I went to go looking for paint, and I bought another pink paint, completely forgetting that I already bought one to begin with. Like, I already bought one for the helmet. I completely forgot, so now I have 2 cans of that paint. So, have you watched Hamilton? No. Don't even know what Hamilton is. Don't even know what that one is. And don't forget, Orville, to smash the like button, because I know you smash it. I know you do, because you're a good guy. Good guys smash like buttons. Push it back, way back. Ooh, my foot fell asleep, and now I got pins and needles in my foot. Ay, Chihuahua. making sure I got at least these things as straight as I possibly can. I don't know how a lot of people get a lot of these lines straight as possible. I don't know. Still trying to figure that out on my own. But so far, you know, so good. It's looking decent. For now, it's looking decent. Now, I'm not saying it's like the bomb. Have you watched Hamilton? It's a musical. A bad guys smash dislike. Bad guys smash this. Yes, they do. Hey, what up, Joker? Hey, what is up? Cool. Thank you. I don't know who created the art. I saw it on Facebook. I just wanted to model it. I don't know who did it, but I thought it was cool. I wanted to model it, see if I could model it, and so far it's been looking good so far. And don't forget to smash that like button, Joker. Gotta smash the like button. So yeah, you know, it's like been working on this most of the day. So well, not most of the day, most of the afternoon, I should say. And so the front doesn't really resemble much of the photo because, you know, there's like different geometries in it. So it's like a little different. As you can see from here, this from this side and this side, there's a few differences, like if it's angled or something. So I'm mostly just going with this side and then, you know, just blending it in, like trying to do it, you know, trying to get what do you call, like an equal middleman, like a middleman of the two things. So I'm doing my best to see what I can accomplish. So I'm just gonna raise this up. I didn't want to raise that up. So just raise this up a little bit more. Gonna raise this up more. Raise this up. So, cause I wanted to give that side a little bit more height. I think that's what I want to do. Give it a little bit more height. Just see from the side. Yeah, that looks a lot better like that. Instead of completely even, because as you can see from the side image over here, it looks like it's a little bit higher off the base. So if we go to the side view, as you can see, like that. Kind of rounded it off because I think the boxiness wouldn't happen because it would look completely flat when you know, when doing it. And this thing is a little bit more pointy on the top, but when you go to the side, that's how it is. It's like it doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really mesh, and that kind of happens with a lot of drawings that, you know, the proportions are a little bit different compared to the actual art. Like it looks like there's a pencil line here that looks like it goes here and then goes down. See, look, instead of going right here across. So, you know, it's how it is. Let's see. Do you like Xbox or PS4? I actually started off PS4. I mean, I started with PlayStation. Then I did play Xbox. But now I only own a PS4. I had a 360. And I don't know if I ever want to buy it, Xbox One. Or the Xbox X or whatever new one's gonna call, because I always wait a long time after a console comes out. I don't buy it right away because it is super expensive, dude. Come on, $500 for a console. I'm like, I would like punish myself later for spending that much money. Like, I'd be happy to have the console, but then I'd be kicking myself right in the butt. For buying a console that expensive. I'm like, am I insane? I was like, I could have paid some bills with that money. I was like, I am the galactically feared, globally reviled, and universally despised. They call me Ivan Ooze. I'm the galactically feared, globally reviled, and universally despised. They call me Ivan Ooze. Teenagers. See, I know where you got that from. I've seen the movie. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's gonna burst and it burst our bubbles. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Boom goes the microphone. Mic drop. So yeah, I think I'm liking how this thing is coming out so far. And wonder what I like about this drawing too. The guy actually drew a back shot. He drew a back shot, and that's awesome. So I'm actually gonna have to, probably extend the back piece a little bit more. This section right here. So like. This about it like has to go a little bit further down, and this too. Well, I don't think I have to do it like that way. Like maybe if I just extrude and then go like that, because I do have like a groove going right there. So just fill that in right there. So I'm just gonna, oop, I grabbed the wrong one. So I'm gonna go right here and just, screwed it down. Lift this up a little bit more. Lift this up more. So yeah, get that little bit so that way, that curve thing that's right here, I can actually put it in. I gotta bring this girl out here. Look at that. This little thing is hiding in the back. Oh, let's see. Right here. So yeah, I was like, how long have you been working with Blender? I think 3 months now. I did try to work on it before a long time ago when the other Blender was out before 2.8. I did try to work on it, but I was getting oh my god, I was getting so frustrated that I couldn't figure something out, and there were no video tutorials, there were nothing, and I'm trying to figure it out and everything. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I tried, gave up. I don't know why. I think the original one that came out a couple years ago was a little bit more confusing. The one that I'm using now, the 2.8, is for me is a lot more user friendly. So I'm able to figure it out a little bit more. But it did help that Camuy Cosplay, her boyfriend or her husband, if you want to call it. I don't know if they're married or not. But he made a video of modeling the alloy or whatever how you pronounce her name from Horizon. Modeled her headpiece, and just from the gist of how he did it and how he explained how using the reference photo, the front shot, the side shot, and everything, and how he was explaining it very, very easily, that I could pretty much finally be able to figure it out. So from that I've been able to do it more. And then with my friend Robert, like I asked him, how can you do this, how can you do this. I probably end up becoming a pain in his ass after a while, but asking so many questions like, how do you do this in Blender, how do you do that in Blender. It's kind of like secrets that people that 3D model don't want to give away, because a lot of them maybe feel like they're giving away their secrets, how that, and then people won't be looking for, you know, for like how, for them to commission the props for them or anything. So but luckily Robert's pretty cool, so he actually helps out. He gives me a little bit of advice, and sometimes I'll show him some of the things I've done, just so he can tell me his opinion. Like I always ask him for his insight on how the things I'm making, like how do they look? Do they look fine? And he'll always tell me, he's like, he always tells me, oh, that looks cool, man. Like when I did the model for the King Tyranno Thunder Dragon mode, like I already had his model that he had made, that you guys saw in one of the previous videos of the making of the King Tyranno Thunder Dragon mode helmet. So I already had his model that I used for the video. But for me, I wanted to make my own model. I was like, I want to make my own. I want to see if I can do it. If I could come close, with mine, and try to avoid mine's looking the same as his. I was like, I didn't want it to look like exactly like his, because then it would be like, oh, you sure it's yours and stuff like that, or did you just are you just saying this is yours and it's actually Robert's? Like, no. So if you guys seen side by side shots of my helmet and his helmet, you could tell that they are very, very different from one another, in hints of detail and how they are. So yeah, long story short, 2-3 months. I went on a tangent right there. Like you asked for how long, and then I went into a whole storyline. So yeah, 2-3 months. That's how long. And I don't model every day, because I don't get commissions. A lot of commissions for people asking me to 3D model stuff. Like, yeah, last night I did get somebody asking me, could I 3D model some stuff from the movie Aladdin. Believe it or not, somebody asked me if I could, 3D model something from that movie. And I was like, yeah, I can pretty much try. It was like, it was a fairly simple thing that they asked me for. But it's like, it's not something you do all the time. It's fairly different. It's like, what do you say? So, he asked me, and it's gonna be something up in the air right now, because it would have to be something that would need to be modeled, but in the long run, after that, it would need to be built. And it would be a big order, because he says it would be needed for about 12 people, and it would be like a few separate pieces. It would be a head piece that goes onto the turban, and then a upper chest piece and a mid torso piece. Like, it was like a round shield thing around there. So for those two things, the headdress would be a raw print. I wouldn't have to make the whole thing. And it would, for that, and then the chest piece also, I just have to build it. I don't have to paint it. They will do it. But it would be those 3 pieces, and then those 3 pieces for one per person, which is 12 people. So, and I told them about $240 for all of that. And it's like I said, it's a big order. So like, I gotta make 12. I would have to make 12 of those. I would have to 3D print 12 of those tops. Most likely I'd probably end up printing it in vase mode, but it would still take a while. Like, I would probably want to like make one and then finish it off, mold it, and cast it into several different copies. Which is probably one thing I might do. For the order as big as it is, I think it'd probably be the best shot to go for. Where's my autograph book? Power Rangers, huh? So Zordon's still using a bunch of kids to do his dirty work. They're like, woohoo! Where's my autograph book? Zordon's still using a bunch of kids to do his dirty work. Well, meet my kids. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, yet I still vaguely remember on how some of the lines were said, especially from that character, especially from Ivan Ooze. Woo! It's like, we're the Power Rangers. Ooh! Where's my autograph book? Ha! Power Rangers, huh? So Zordon's still using a bunch of kids to do his dirty work. Well, beat my kids! I don't know if that's exactly how it was said, but I think that's the gist of it. I think I was close. I think I was close. Maybe not exactly close enough, but I was close. I got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly dee, there they are standing in a row. I just reviewed it. you went to go look to see if I did it right. Like, let's see if he did it right. Then I'll critique him. It's like, no, you didn't do it right. That sucked. Like, oh, how dare you? How dare you say I suck? That hurt my feelings. Like, you're gonna make me cry. Wait, what did I do wrong? I did something? Wait. Yeah, I knew I did something wrong. Okay, here we go. Nothing selected here. Wait, did I say? Okay, just making sure. Yeah, something was selected. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's wrong? What am I doing? Okay, here we go now. Now we're cooking with some gravy. Oh my god. Phone keeps beeping. I don't know why. Doesn't give me like a notification, but it keeps on beeping. No, I did a video on the movie. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did a video on the movie. Oh, you got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Diddly-dee. There they are standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head. I don't know why that song is stuck in my head, but it is stuck in my head. Don't know why. It's like get out of my head. What is that odious stench? It smells like teenagers. I don't know why I did like that part where he had that like mean like crazy angry like demonic voice like teenagers like like Power Rangers beware. This dude is not messing around. Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Together we talk. I don't know why that song is like forever stuck in my head. It like so catchy. That song is like catchy. Go, go, Power Rangers. Like, I don't know why. I think out of all the Power Ranger theme songs I've heard over the years, that one right there has got to be one of my favorites. I don't know why. It just is. I don't know why. It is just... I rank it up there as one of my favorite ones. I think it's because it really differs a lot from the original ones from every other series. It just has this different flair to it compared to the other ones. You know, it's like at least that's my opinion. It just has that nice flair. You know. Probably doesn't. It probably makes no sense what I mean. So don't mind me if I don't make any sense at all. Go, go, Power Rangers. You robbed me of my prime. I was the supreme ruler of the most foul empire in the universe, and now it's time to pay the piper. And then here comes the flute. I don't know exactly what the line, how he said the line, but you know, like I said, I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I can't really say how the line exactly went. So don't mind me. I don't know everything of Power Rangers. You know, it's like I like building Power Ranger stuff, but believe it or not, I barely watch the show. I barely watch it. I barely watch it. That sounds like a Mexican. You know Burley? You know Burley? I use in a sentence. Hey, where were you, man? Oh yeah, we just barely got here. So, let's see this here. Look, okay, that is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to fix a few things, but. Nice. Gonna have to add detail on the side right here. It looks like it's like almost like a vent type of thing. I'm just gonna make the base area first, and then what I'm gonna do after, I'm gonna create the side vent right there. It kind of looks like what it had on the Zord. So I think that's where he kind of got that design. Try to put components from the actual Zord into the full helmet. So, and then especially those little racer lines or whatever. I don't know what they're called. But you know, put those detail lines right there. But you know, so far so good from the side view. It's kind of looking almost exact to it. You know, there are a few differences here, like especially around the visor. I might have to extend that a little bit. You know, I don't know. You know, might want to extend this a little bit. Yeah, so I might just go like this, then bring it up. This. Bring this down a little bit. Alright. Obviously it looks like it's a little higher here, but then when you go over here, it's supposed to be that high. I'm gonna have to bring this up a little bit more here. There's something weird going on right here. You can see right here, look like a little bit of a wrinkle or something. And it's kind of weird because there is no solidify or anything on this thing. So I don't know what's causing that. Dude, look, it went back again. Look at that. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna have to mess around with it later and see after it's like completely finished. I don't know if it's because of the height of it. It stretches out. Oh yeah, look at that. It kind of wrinkles. There, look. It kind of like push. Look at that. Yeah. So the higher I go, the more wrinkled it gets. The higher I go, the wrinklier it gets. Which is kind of weird. So, like I bring it out and the wrinkle kind of fades. Yeah, look at that. The wrinkle fades away after a little bit when I bring it out more. Well, not too far, but right there. Now the wrinkle is completely gone. I don't know. I love Ivan Ooze. I bet you do, cause you're saying all his lines, and I say like teenagers. Ooh, where's my autograph book? Check my messages. You know, I still find it surprising that, you know, live streaming and I don't know where everybody else is at. You know, everybody else is like, should be home. They should be home. I don't know what they're doing. Everybody should be home. Go go Power Rangers. Go go Power Rangers. Just checking my phone here. Okay. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, 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 ooh. Thought you'd always be in my mind. Man, I used to love that song. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, 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 ooh. I thought you'd always be in my mind. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, 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 ooh. Just imagery. I really do need a smaller email address. I don't know. Baby, 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 ooh, baby, 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 ooh, baby, 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 ooh, don't you always be my mind. If you like music, you're gonna love the show. No, actually, I like music. I don't like watching a lot of musical stuff. To be honest with you, I don't. I like music because I like to sing, but you know, I don't watch a lot of musicals. Like once in a while, because I'm picky. Once in a while, you know, I've heard of Glee, but I could never get into it. You know, it's not. I don't like I don't even like High School Musical. To be honest with you, I don't even like High School Musical. It's just. I think it's because you know it's like I'm kind of old school. You know, like I'm 41 years old and everything, and you know I like those old school musicals. But like I'm not a like I won't see them a lot. You know, it's like I liked Flash, and then he did this episode where he was singing with Supergirl. Like that was a cool episode. Not something I would watch all the time, but you know it was a cool episode. The music was catchy. But yeah. Glee, not my type of thing. Sorry. Baby, 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 ooh. Baby, baby. I don't know why I'm still singing that song. Thought you'd always be mine. Her section cut. I don't know why I came out with that one. I think it's because I saw a video earlier today. I saw a video earlier today of a guy doing like the Corona chicken dance, like messing around with like the like Lysol and you know not to shake people's hands, you know the whole like he's like like you know something I don't know. I don't remember exactly how the dance went. It just 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, hold on a second. Just downloading some files that somebody sent me for an order. Let me just okay. Downloaded. It's been downloaded. Boom, 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 boom. Wow thing, boom, 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 boom. Wow thing. What the heck? Bum, 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 bum. Dude. Happy St. Patty's Day, yes! Even though all the bars are closed. Couldn't be drinking any green beer today. There was no green beer. Actually, I don't even drink beer, so it doesn't really faze me at all. I was like, I don't have me some beer. I don't got me some alcoholic goodness to ring in the St. Patty's Day. You know, it's like, yeah, it's top of the morning to you. Why don't you have a Guinness? I don't even know if that's the same people. Guinness and St. Patty's Day. Don't know. If I'm wrong, I am so sorry that I butchered it. Like, I'm sorry. So, I just got a new order to 3D print the Jafar staff. So, printing out the Jafar staff, guys. Ain't that awesome? So, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. The guy sent me the file. So, and it's like almost 6 feet tall from the math that I did. At least that's what I think it is. But it's gonna be done in parts, because obviously you can't print a 6 foot tall staff on this thing. Heck no. And if you did, oh my god, 6 feet tall on a printer. You know how tall that would have to be. That thing probably wouldn't even be able to like stay in place. It probably would just wobble over as the taller it got. So, hey, so far this one's doing good. You know, it's like I'm printing the full front section of that Green Ranger helmet all in one shot. So that's going pretty good. And I hope that you guys are, you know, maintaining, you know, like washing your hands a lot. You know, don't forget the whole, you know, wash your hands like this, you know, back of the hands, you know, the fingers, the fingernails, you know, at least 20 seconds. You know, like sometimes I go a little bit more, just in, you know, even though I don't go out, I got into the habit. So yeah, so I'm just gonna verify a payment right now, because the guy sent it to me through a mobile payment app that they use here in Puerto Rico. So I'm just gonna, let's see. So yeah, okay. So he sent me the deposit. Yeah, it's the thing that says about the continue quarantine, total quarantine, stay at home, curfew is still in effect. So yeah, so I got that. So like, we're on house arrest. Does it bother me? Not really. I feel like I've been on house arrest almost all my life. Especially since I moved to Puerto Rico, because I'm like, I got no social life to begin with. Honestly, I got no friends that live around here or anywhere. I have no friends that live anywhere near me at all. Curfew is still in effect. Like, now that last part says it in Spanish. So the guy's like telling me, does it open? Like, it opened. Like, this thing is, like I said, this thing comes in sections. Like, the Cobra head is cut. I don't know why they cut it, but I guess there was a reason for it. And it looks like the Cobra head is hollow, which is kind of an interesting thing. That's a interesting thing. I don't see any eyes in this sucker. Like, there's no jewels. Like, he's got holes in the eyes, but there are no jewels in the eyes. Like, maybe the other one has jewels. Let me see. No, that's just the base of the head. Oh. So, yeah. Go figure. Slifer Slacker, I just woke up from a 3-hour nap. Damn, dude. 3-hour nap? You must be so refreshed. You must be so refreshed, like, ah. It's like, do I offend? No. Well, happy St. Patty's Day to you, Slacker. I hope the day was nice, at least. You know, I know with curfews being in effect and everything with the quarantine, you know, being at home is not really a bad thing. You know, imagine being home after a hurricane or an earthquake like I went through during this past year. With you have no power, you have no internet, you have no phone service, and the governor puts in a curfew at a certain hour, so you have to be home around that time and stay home in pitch black, dead silence. The only light you have is if the moon is full and out, and you know everything is illuminated. I don't know why illuminated. Like, remember that movie Demolition Man. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone. It's like there was a part in the movie. It's like lights. No, I changed that. Illuminate. Deluminate. You try it. Illuminate. I was like, I don't know. It's just I like that movie. I have it. Don't watch it a lot, but I do. It is a movie I enjoy watching. You know, don't watch it all the time. Like I said, there are things that I do love watching, but I don't constantly watch it because if I do, I'm gonna get so bored with it that I'm like, oh, why do I want? I don't want to watch it anymore. Like there's such things as watching something too much. There are sometimes watching. There are things. There are days that like you don't want to watch something. Like, it's like again. It's like why? So yeah, but yeah, you know, it's like it's a pretty good movie. I like it. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. Like, go check it out, you guys. You guys to watch the movie of the Demolition Man. Yeah. I definitely feel refreshed, especially after having have to work an opening shift at work and having to wake up at 6 a.m. Oh my god! Honestly, I don't miss those days. Well, actually, a 6 a.m. shift is not that bad compared to working a full graveyard shift. I know it's a pain in the butt waking up early in the morning, but imagine working a graveyard shift and then sleeping the day away. You know, you don't get to do the stuff you need to do because, you know, everything is closed. It's already nighttime. And then, you know, you wake up. You go to work at 10 o'clock at night. You work until 6. You make it home by 7. When you get home, you take a shower, do everything. In bed by 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun's already out. And then everybody in the house is awake doing their thing. You're asleep. And by the time you wake up, it's probably like about 5, 6 o'clock in the, probably like about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then if you have to go to work that day, like immediately you got to go to work. You can't do nothing. So I prefer a more early morning shift over something like that. So, and I was a security guard, an unarmed guard, and there were some locations that I liked. And there were some locations I was sent that I hated. And the one that I hated, and there was only one that I hated, because there was only one location that was, oh my god, it was horrible. And that location was working at a feed plant. It was this factory that made animal feed. And you would think, oh, that's not a bad thing. But yeah, trust me, it was a bad thing. Because when they're loading animal feed, a lot of times they have spillage of the feed and it goes all over the ground and the floor, and then when it rains, that stuff starts to like get all muddy and mucky. And you're a security guard. You have to wear these mandatory shoes and you have to wear your uniform. You're not allowed to wear like muddy boots. No. And the thing is this: the minute you step in any of that stuff, because you got to do a round around the building on the days that the factory is closed, and around inside the building and outside. So where they had this special thing where you had to stick a key in the thing and click it, and every section of the factory had a key. You carried a clock of some sort that had a paper on the inside. So you stick the key in, and then you twist it, and the key would make like a little punch hole in the paper. And then you walk around to the next section, and then as the clock goes, the paper moves, and then you do that. And the bad thing was there were sections of the factory that were in pitch black darkness, no lights, and muddy. So if you stepped in that animal feed nastiness, that's all over your shoe. And then you got to keep going on, and then the only bathroom you can use was a freaking porta potty outside next to the little house for the security guard. And the minute you walk inside, you're inside there by yourself, and all you smell is what's left on your shoe. That's all you smell. Like, it smells like this moldy type of nasty gook and stuff. I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. So it was pure nastiness. I'm honest with that one right there. That thing was so gross. I was upset when I lost my job because I went to my mom's wedding. Believe it or not, I got fired because I had to call out and say I had to go to my mom's wedding. I'm not kidding you. They said they suspended me for 5 months because I went to my mother's wedding. Hey Joshua, what is up? So happy St. Patty's Day, brother. Happy St. Patty's Day. I hope you're doing well during the whole quarantine thing. I hope you're staying safe. Washing your hands. Not going out if you don't have to or anything. So yeah, I would be doing that job, and it was horrible. The other locations they would send me, I liked a whole lot better. They sent me to a college I work in the afternoons. I would watch the parking lot, or I would work at that same college at night, and I would do rounds around the campus of the school, which I had no problem with. Walking around the campus was a lot of fun. Or I would be working at a private residence, like a gated community. And working at the gated community was a lot better. The fact of the matter is because they actually had a bike right there, or you could use a go-kart. You could use at the school you could use the go-kart, but at the private, the gated community, it was. And then there you go. I hope you had a good St. Patty's Day then. So yeah, I was like, when I worked at the gated community, I looked forward to the fact that I could do my rounds and ride the bike around the area. That was like the best part of it, just riding around. Like, I would go slowly and ride around the bike. I wouldn't take my time. Don't forget to smash the like button, Joshua, and you too, Slifer. Smash the like button. Smash it. Share the live stream on your social media so people know that I'm live. So yeah, and then at the college when I was working there at night, it was using that golf cart around the area. So I kind of like that. It was like it was a pretty big campus, so it was good to use the golf cart because it would take too long for me to walk. But there was a couple times that they said the golf cart kind of broke down, so I had to do the walk, which I didn't care. At least I wasn't at the factory and dealing with that smelly stuff. So that is all good with me. So for those who just joined the live stream, I'm just working on this little character. I saw this thing on Facebook. Saw somebody draw. He posted it, and I just wanted to give it a try to see about making it. I know it's not the same as in the picture because the front view for some reason is a lot different from the side view. Like, I'm able to match it up more to the side view compared to the front view, because if you look at the top section right here, it looks like there's a pencil marking right here that goes a little bit higher, so it doesn't really match up, because this line where the point is right here across this, so it would go here, but when you look at the drawing, it passes that, it goes up here. So like, you know, I think sometimes when you it's cool and everything, but you know, trying to match it up is not an easy thing. It takes you gotta find basically a middleman. You know, it's like later on I will be adding the details to the side of it. So, and you know, these vents, I'm mostly gonna be working on the base first, and then later on I'm gonna make these other sections of it, and of course I'm gonna, you know, bevel these marks here, because it's basically like that part that was in the movie. You can see it right here, so right there. So as you can see, like the thing is like a little bit more turned to one side, so it's like it's like offset. It's offset. So it's, you know, gotta see. So, yep. That's gonna be anyway. Just taking a screenshot for somebody. Let's see. Now I gotta save it, because for some odd reason it does not let me do it on the other thing. Doesn't let me just like copy it and paste it into the message, because it's on my other Facebook thing where people send me messages asking me about commissions and stuff like that. So gotta make a copy and then see about sending it through there. Okay, found the picture. Just gonna send it to the guy. Ooh, Power Rangers! Where's my autograph book? Teenagers. Is that a White Ranger helmet? Where? Oh, this thing? I think yeah, it pretty much is a White Ranger helmet. This guy made a design of what a white Falcon Ranger would look like from the based from the movie. You know, so it's like that's where his design comes from. You know, from that character, from the white Falcon Zord. So you know, this I know this is going to be like a little bit bigger than the normal helmets, because if you guys seen the movie helmets, those things look huge compared to their TV series version. So yeah, so lucky guess, it is a Falcon Zord version of the White Ranger helmet. So so good guess, Slifer. Good guess. Slifer! Slifer! So yeah, and you didn't. I'm sure you didn't get to see this Slifer, but remember, this is like the fully welded together Killer Caesar helmet. So I like this because I was able to manage to get that detail of the dragon. You know, that little detail that's actually in the Green Ranger helmet. You know, like, so I got that and everything. And I think this thing came out so nice. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Luckily, I have all the paint and everything ready. And I did buy myself a kind of a cell phone arm that way I can attach it to the table and have my cell phone do like an overhead view, so that way I can work on stuff on the table. And I think I'm going to be using that also for like the phone builds, so that way if I work on a phone build, I can put it on the table, start cutting the patterns out, and so that way you guys can see it. You know, that's the important thing. I want you guys to be able to see the stuff. You know, a front view is good, but I don't know why. I want to do that whole like up view. I'm looking down at the table, so I want to do that. You know, also just finished printing this one this morning of the Yellow Ranger helmet from Mighty Morphin, the TV series. The back pieces for both these helmets are over sitting on the bed. Right now, printing the Bat in the Sun Green Ranger helmet over here. It'll be done sometime tomorrow. It's basically said it was going to take about 21 hours to actually get it fully finished. But if you guys know anything, if you guys 3D print anything, you know for a fact that that's just an estimate. When it says 21 hours, it probably means about 24 hours. So, you know, that's probably going to take a full day. So right now it's been sitting there for about 11 hours. So there's still, a little less than half. So still got a long way to go in the build of that helmet. And that's just the front part. After that, I gotta print the back part, which I think it said it was gonna take about 11 hours. So give or take, it'd probably be 13, 14 hours in the actual printing of that back piece. And I gotta paint, I gotta sand and finish a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie Pink Ranger helmet from the 1995 with Ivan Ooze and everything. I gotta finish that helmet for somebody because they sent me the helmet, so I gotta finish that. And also finish a Ryu Ranger helmet. So gotta finish that also. That's in the works. So those are I gotta finish that helmet. I gotta finish that Pink Ranger helmet. Plus I gotta finish Caesar in yellow. I gotta finish Caesar in yellow. Plus I am gonna be printing out a Phantom Ranger helmet that I 3D modeled. I 3D modeled a Phantom Ranger helmet. Plus there's going to be a video that I'm going to be doing of the building of the Phantom Ranger armor and the Psycho Ranger armor. Fortunately, I did finally got enough money to buy 4-way stretch gold Lycra, so that means I'll be able to do some gold shields. I'm not going to do it for the Gold Ranger shield that I'm doing because that's 3D printed, so that I can't use fabric for that one. But I'll be able to do that. The only problem, and I gotta order foam too, because I do have the original one, but I think I want to do it with a better foam, like this type of foam, like this, what I got from TNT Cosplay, which is a great place to get it because you can get it at a great deal compared to other websites, and you don't have to worry about special shipping and handling. So you know, TNTcosplay.com, I would say go there. For any of your cosplay needs, they sell a lot of different stuff that you guys can actually use, and it'll benefit you in the long run. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's like awesome. You know, when I saw that they have fabric like Lycra and stuff like that looks like fake leather, like that faux leather, I said this is perfect for Psycho Ranger. This is perfect for the building of the Phantom Ranger armor, because you know his is more like pads and everything, so it's like awesome. And they have yellow, but it's not good for for the Green Ranger armor because it's yellow. It's supposed to be more of a gold. But since you guys showed me last time I went live, not last time, the time before that one, last time the live stream kind of went to poop. So I do have a little extra money now, so I might get the fabric. I probably will order it after the whole quarantine thing is over, because I do not want to have to make the drive all the way over there, because half the time when I order stuff from any place, sometimes they don't drop it off at my house. They will actually it'll be sent through UPS, which is Amazon will ship things through UPS. Sometimes, not always, and UPS never delivers to my address. I always have to go to 2 towns over, which takes me about 45 minutes just to get there to pick up the item, and then almost 45 minutes to get back, give or take on the traffic. But it is a long distance because I don't go on the highway, because if I go on the highway, I have to pay tolls. If I want to get there fast, I have to pay tolls just to get to that area, which sucks. That's not freaking ideal. To go pick up a package and you gotta pay tolls. Hey, Gavin, you're late. You're late, Gavin. Where have you been? Yeah, I've been here for a while. Yeah, shame on you. Shame. You haven't been here. Like, how long have I been streaming anyway? I've been here for about an hour and a half. Awesome. I've been here an hour and a half. Hey, we got 4 people. Remember, smash the like button, Gavin. You got here. You got to smash the like button if you like the channel and you want to see more live streams. Smash the like button. Show the love. Show the support. Smash the like button. And believe it or not, guys, I was like looking at stuff. What is up, Richard? I see we have Richard also here. What's up, Oscar? Staying safe? Yeah, I'm staying safe. I don't really. I'm a homebody, guys. I am literally a homebody. I don't really ever leave my house. I don't have a social life. I do not have a social life. I am a 40-year-old single guy who likes anime and video games and makes props. So I have no social life. I have no love life. So being at the house, I got no problem with it. I'm very comfortable being home. So the quarantine doesn't bother me. Gavin, it just ended. What just ended? I've been watching a live stream with singing and dancing robot. The rock of fire exploded. Oh, cool. So yeah, I'm staying safe. I'm here at home as always. If you guys knew me off of away from YouTube or anything, you'd know I'm always here. I am always home. So, does it suck? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it can suck. Sometimes it really can suck. But it's like I have no problem with it. I'm more comfortable being home than anywhere else. In all honesty, so it's like, what can you do with a Klondike bar? What would you do? I don't know why that thing started popping in my head. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Bum, bum. I gotta push that in. Not too far in. I don't want to push it too far in. But yeah. So yeah, look at this. This, guys, is the white Falcon Ranger helmet. A movie version. Somebody drew this on Facebook. I'm not gonna sell this file. I'm not gonna make the helmet for anybody. I just wanted to build it, see how it would come out, and then maybe post it and tag the guy or send it to the guy. To see what he thought. Please, Mr. Bassman, after. I still have something in my copy and paste that I was spamming in the chat. You were spamming something in the chat? Did you hear about Kamen Rider on Tubi? Then you'd appreciate that. Actually, I did hear about it, and I do have Tubi on my Roku TV. So, actually today, believe it or not, I was watching a few things on Amazon Prime. I was watching some things on Funimation, watching some things on YouTube, Netflix, and like right now, before I started the live stream, I was actually watching Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. I was actually watching that. So Always good to practice on something. Yeah, you know, and it's good. Replace Klondike bar with toilet paper, and you have the current state of the world. Yeah. What would you do for toilet paper? Bum, bum. That's the thing I don't get. I don't get the whole thing of why people are hoarding toilet paper. That's one thing I don't get. You know, there's no need to have to go to that state and hoarding some toilet paper. You know, because there honestly, guys, there are even countries out there that don't even use toilet paper for what they got going on. It's like I seen some countries out there, you know, use something called towel, and from my interpretation of the word towel, it's basically like a little bucket with a handle, and you wash your booty, wash your booty. I was like, there's nothing wrong with washing one's booty. Come on, the rich people do it, but they use it with a special toilet that sprays water up your butt. You know. Rich people are too afraid too afraid to do with their bare hands. I was like, what? And believe it or not, I actually, a friend of mine that was originally from the Philippines, posted a music video that some guy did, singing about that. I use towel. He's like, I was like, oh my god. If I run out, I'll just wash my butt with a sink sprayer. Yeah, you get or you could get something like this. Put some water in it and just like squeeze your butt, like squeeze that on your butt. Or you sit in the tub. You like bend over like that. And oh, you feel clean. Oh. It's like zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean. So I hope everybody has so far smashed the like button. I hope you have. If you haven't, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This is like the easiest way to get like the lines you want in this. And if you're asking me why am I doing this and forgetting the other part, that's because I'm gonna add the other part separately. I figured out how to do it, and it's something I've been doing for a while. I don't do it in this program. I do it using another one. And that's actually a program that a lot of people, I guess, don't even use or don't even know about. I don't know why. It's that Windows 3D. Let's see, what's it called? Let's see. It's Instagram 3D Builder. There's a way to actually, if your model is pretty good and it doesn't have any flaws in it, you could actually merge two models together. Like if you have like detail pieces and you don't know how to put them together in your actual file, you can actually model that section and then merge them together using that program, and then voila, you have your details added to your main model that you did. Now you can't tell me that's not something that's interesting to do. It's like not many people know about that, so it's like hee. It's like a little information for you to learn something new today. It's like if you wanna press the wrong button, gotta be F, not E. Gotta lift this up more, because it's like I want it nice and even. So like lift this up, lift this up, lift this up. There we go. Lift this up too. It's a little low. Okay, check this. Pull it out. Pull it out. So far so good. So far so good. We got that going here. Probably gotta bring this in a little bit more. That way it curves in by the time I get to the bottom. So like this helmet like looks flat to begin with. I don't know why, but I'm sure when I add this detail here, it'll look a lot better. I saw that video. It actually made me laugh a bit. I saw a video that made him laugh. So I still gotta work on this bottom section right here. See, because like I told you, the I don't know why the front view shot is so far off from the side view shot. See where the ending is on this on the jaw, but then when you go here, it's farther down. Look at that. And so, and honestly, I kept the photo like the same. So I didn't really adjust anything because you know I was assuming it kind of matched up because this area kind of matches up a little bit, but you know I guess because the way the helmet is done, it goes sloped up just to get more of that detail. Maybe if it was a little turned a little bit more, it probably would have matched up a little bit better. But you know, like what can you do? I've already gotten this far. So yeah, yay! I sounded like that moose from Bullwinkle and Rocky. I was like, hooray! Hello, Rocky. Hello, Bullwinkle. That's old school cartoons for you guys. That's old school cartoons. Even younger than my generation, because I know that cartoon came out way before, like I think sometime in the 70s. And I was born in the 70s, guys, but still, you know, it's like still. Don't knock how I do things. I'm different. I don't know why. I do things a lot different when it comes to modeling because I'm still a noob. Look how crooked that thing looks. I gotta bring this in. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Okay, that's bring that in a little bit more. I think I should bring this in a lot more because that thing is wide. So far, looking good so far. Bring this in a little bit more. Ooh. It's a little bit off. Okay. See here, just bring it out a little bit. Bring this in a little bit more because that's too far out. So yeah, so far, you know, it's like look at that. Look. I do that and I can barely see through this one eye ever since what happened to me last year. For those who don't know what happened to me last year, I kind of had like my eye kind of had a problem, like buildup of blood and the capillaries exploded, so it caused bleeding on the back of my eye. And short story short, months later, kind of lost about 80% of my sight in this one eye right here. So I can see lighting. I can see a little bit of detail, but not a lot. Like I can't read with this one eye. I can't read anything with this eye anymore. But this eye I can still see fine. I need to update my prescription, but you know, I can see. Let's see. I love Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah, it was a cool cartoon back in the day. Rocky and Bullwinkle and Boris and Natasha. That was a cool cartoon. My favorite cartoon back in the day was Alvin and the Chipmunks. Like I did love the original ones that I saw when I was a kid, especially when you know that Christmas episode with the golden harmonica and everything with Alvin. But I did love the versions that came out, I think in the early '90s. That they did Chipmunks at the movies. So you know, like Simon was, I think it was Simon, portrayed like a Bruce Wayne type of character and Batman, but they called it Batmonk. But they had the same names like Mr. Wayne, Vicky Vale, and stuff like that. I think Vicky Vale was actually they used, I think. They used Brittany for that one because I know they weren't going to use a sister, Jeanette, because Brittany's like the more kind of like more of a character that you could use for Vicky Vale. You know, Jeanette's more that nerd, smarty girl kind of character. So didn't Rocky and Bullwinkle have a live action movie? Yeah, they did. They actually did have a live action movie. I don't think I really liked that much because I could barely remember, but I do know there was a live action movie. And Boris and Natasha were actually played by actors instead of they did like a cartoon version of them like they did with Rocky and Bullwinkle. But yeah, you know, I think I probably liked it as much as the Yogi Bear movie, which I didn't like that much either. So like, and besides, when it came to the cartoon of Yogi Bear, I didn't really enjoy the cartoon that much. I really didn't like it that much. It was cool, but I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't a fan of that cartoon. Excuse me. Allergies, man. If you're wondering what's in this bottle, this is alcohol. This is alcohol. And I do have hand sanitizer. You know, because guys, it is flu season. You always, even with the flu, you really got to be careful because getting sick with the flu sucks. It sucks. Sucks. Chipmunks at the movies, no matter who you are. No matter where you be. So, what is everybody doing tonight? What are you guys watching? Anything good? You plan on watching something good on Netflix? You're plan on watching some live gaming streams on Twitch? You're gonna be watching some Hulu, Netflix, Funimation. Any of those other channels. Yogi Bear had a live action movie. Yes, it did. And the Ranger was the actor who played the Reverse Flash. I don't gotta say his name because just by saying Reverse Flash, you know who I mean. And I don't mean the blonde one. The actual Eobard Thawne. Which, an episode of The Flash aired tonight, a new episode, which I couldn't see because I don't have the channel. So I gotta wait till tomorrow to watch it. To watch it on the CW app that's on my Roku. So I couldn't watch it today, so I gotta wait till tomorrow. Which sucks. But there's never any spoilers in the episode. Nobody ever, gives away any of the episodes. So I'm lucky there. So Chipmunks at the movies, and I feel like wanting to watch that now. Maybe I'll find an episode on YouTube or something later. So yeah, Yogi Bear had a live action movie, and I'm gonna say was not. I don't put it in my favorite movie category. Don't put it in my favorite movie category. Come on, even Woody Woodpecker had a live action movie, and I think that one actually on Netflix. That movie is actually on Netflix. God, I don't even know for a fact if it made it to DVD. I don't know if it did. But I'm just saying, that movie, in my opinion, wasn't necessarily the best movie. You know, it's almost like when you watch all these remakes of these movies. You watch these remakes, and you're expecting something to be just like to remind you of your childhood, of when you saw these things before. For example, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, stuff like that. You know, it's like when that Turtle movie came out, a lot of people were not feeling it like they were hoping they would. But you know, it's how it is. You know, it's like, you know, you grow up seeing something, and you're thinking you're going to, you know, have this flashback, and then you get disappointed. Look at how bad it got when Sonic was announced, and they showed that first trailer with the original design of Sonic that they chose for. The internet went on fire, and with so many people raising the red flag that they got so disappointed on how Sonic was designed. And honestly, I didn't write anything on the internet or nothing about the character, but I'm gonna tell you this right now: I wasn't loving the original Sonic design. It just sucked. I wasn't feeling it. It to me, it did not look like Sonic, and it didn't look like Sonic. You know, it's like, that's not the Sonic we all know and love. Because if a game can make Sonic look awesome, like, come on, I have a Sonic game on my PS4, and that's Sonic right there. And then when they did the Sonic in the movie, I was like, oh my god, who in their right mind thought that this Sonic was the best? Who thought this was a smart idea? Whoever thought it was a smart idea, I am so sorry, but no. No. Imagine if they kept that theme, and that's how they designed Tails that we saw at the end of the movie. Imagine if Tails had that look. It's just insane. I don't see the point. But I'm so glad that they listened to the fans and redesigned Sonic to look like the Sonic that we all know and love and grew up with. A lot of us grew up with that kind of Sonic. You know? And you can see both those different Sonics in some of the games, because, you know, it's like there are, in the movie Generations, you know, there are two Sonics. You know, there are two Sonic the Hedgehogs. So, you know, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out, he comes through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, I think this is looking pretty good. Gotta fix this. I don't know why I got this right here. There is something going on right here. Something fishy here. I'm just gonna go like this. I think that fixed. I think there was... Yep, see? Look at that. It is fixed. I think there was like an extra vertice there that shouldn't be there. So now that little bad detail is completely gone. But so far so good. You know, it's gonna look better when I add that design on the side, that exhaust area. That's gonna be a lot better. So that design was an insult to everything Sonic. I fully agree. To me, the Woody Woodpecker movie came out of nowhere and was too old for kids to know who he was. The only people that really knew who Woody Woodpecker was the kids that grew up with him. So I kind of grew up with Woody Woodpecker, but I know Woody Woodpecker was a little older than me when he came out. I think he was like a little bit older. I think he came out like about a couple years before I was born. But I still remember it and he went through so many design changes. He evolved. His character design evolved little by little over the years until you know the one from the I think early 90s was the last time you actually saw a cartoon of him. So yeah, so that was an interesting thing. So what do you think? What do you think, guys? What do you think of this so far? How's this looking so far? What you think? You think this is good? You think it make you happy? You know? Is it giving you the positive vibes? Tell me, giving you positive vibes. Yes. You feel the vibes. You feel the love. You feel the emotion. You feel the morphing power. Even though almost everybody left. See, I don't get that. Why do people always tend to leave? Like, I'm just shocked. I'm shocked that people don't last that long in my streams. I'm not loved. I'm not loved. Everybody leaves. Maybe I need to become a pretty girl. Here's an idea. Maybe I should become a pretty girl. Maybe that time I will get more views, get more watch time. If I'm a hot babe. I gotta become a hot babe. Yeah. I think that'll do it. I gotta be a hot babe. Sonic, que rilimo. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's devastating a lie. Look how much he comes through. Sonic the Hedgehog. I know you're still here, Slifer. I know you are still here. I think you're the only one here. I think you're like the only one. You and the Nightbot. You and the Nightbot are still here. You know, I want to do more live streams, but you know, it's like you get so unmotivated when people come in and they just up and leave right away. You know, it's like I don't know what is exactly they want to see or anything. You know, when you do a live stream, like I've had my share of watching live streams of other people and like oh my gosh, James Van, Chelsea Luna, Chris Starr, like they got all these people that watch them just randomly talk, during a live stream. You know, it's like I bore people to death. You know, it's like wow, it's just like high school when I used to have trouble making friends. It's like, oh my god, my childhood. Have you seen my childhood? And all that wonder in my youth, like fantastical stories to share. I think I would bear. Watch me fly before you judge me. Try hard to love me. All the pain for you. hand. Have you seen my childhood? Thank you, thank you, thank you, America! Only in America. I enjoy watching your streams, and I'm surprised you don't have more people watching since there are quarantine. Yeah, I know. And believe it or not, like today I was like checking my subscriber count. I was like checking. I was like wow, it's at 2013. I don't know if it's at 2013 now. Yeah, because like I said, people leave the live stream. You know, and they watch. You know, it's like they don't really talk that much when I'm going live. And I know sometimes I'll go live, and then other people will be posting videos, like more popular YouTubers. Like Jessie Luna is live right now, and she's like cooking with James. So I am positive that she probably has. Look at it. I just went into her live stream right now, and she's got 289 people watching her, and she's like cooking you dinner, fam. She's cooking dinner for James.
If it's still set like it was last time, no.
Mm-hmm. So imagine that, you know, it's like she's just cooking. You know, her and James are just at home, cooking stuff and everything, and you know, it's like I'm here talking and people leave. It's like I don't know what it is that, you know, why it's so hard. You know, it's like I don't want to. I felt that, you know, maybe it was the raffles that I do that made people want to watch the live streams because they wanted to, you know, try to win. But then, you know, some people, you know, there's so many people that don't win. You know, it's only one winner, and you know, people get deterred, and then they don't want to watch because they're not winning the prize. So, you know, it's tough. You know, I'm just hoping that it can change, that things get a little bit better when it comes to this. You know, it's like I got 2013 subscribers yet. You know, it's like right now we only have one live viewer. We only got one live viewer. Jesse and James is Meowth there. Jesse, I'm talking. I said Chelsea, not Jesse. Chelsea and James. Enjoy. So, you know, it's like, and like I said, I try to, you know, share the. I tried to share the stream, you know, for people on Twitter and my Facebook. Like I don't want to overflow my Facebook with saying I'm live. You know, it's so. And no, I'm not sick with anything. I just have a tendency to cough because I do have also allergies. So. But yeah, you know, like when you work with dust, when you're standing and stuff like that, even if you wear a mask, sometimes, you know, you still get it. So I'm gonna see. I'm just checking on the Green Ranger helmet. So far, it looks good. Supposed to be getting a delivery tomorrow of some new filament. Oh, misheard you. Yeah, I was like, he's like Jesse and James. Where's me? I was like, no, I said Chelsea, not Jesse. I said Chelsea. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. He's the fastest thing alive. But yeah, you know, it's like that's what I'm working on so far. You know, modeling this thing. I started this afternoon, modeling this, and working on these helmets over here. Then some that I have over there. probably gonna have to take them all downstairs tomorrow because they are starting to look a little too cluttered inside the house. So you know, it's like it's not good to have so much clutter inside your house. You know, trust me, if I was married, my wife would be pissed of me having all the stuff like laying about and in disarray. Like I think my wife would kick my ass. Kick my ass, and I'd have no reason why to argue because obviously she would be wrong. She would be right because you know it's like, why am I letting stuff like sit around? I should be a grown up and put my stuff away, not be a kid and keep my junk all over the house, the floor, on the sofas and everything. That I would be in like the deepest of trouble if I was married and I lived that way. Not a happy, because remember what they say, happy wife, happy life, and I'm sure every married man would like to say that he wants a happy life. So you got to make sure to keep yourself having a happy wife. So you don't have a happy wife, you know what you got to do to have a happy life. Because it is so important. I hope one day this changes. You know, I've been doing this thing for like over a year now, and still I don't get a lot of viewers. I don't know if it's the time that I do the live streams or something. I don't know. It's like I gotta figure that out. I gotta see what's going on. Is it the timing that I do it? Am I doing the streams too late? I don't really know. Like, I didn't think I was doing them too late. You know, it's like I do know that there are some YouTubers that do it live before I do. They go live a lot earlier than I've gone live. Actually, some of them actually go down later. Like I've seen sometimes people go live like about I think around 10 o'clock at night or something like that. Like I know James sometimes will have Savage Sunday and it'll be like later in the day. So no, she wouldn't kick your ass. She would clean up the clutter. Nah, I think she'd kick my ass. Yeah. Especially, come on, I'm Latino. You haven't seen how Latin women are when you get them pissed off. What? Cypher Slacker message deleted by stream. What the heck? I misheard you. How is that? Why was that deleted? Why? What the heck is wrong with Stream? I don't even know how Streamlabs is activated because I didn't even click on it. What the heck? Oh my god, Streamlabs, what are you doing? What is wrong with Streamlabs? Timed out for that? Oh my god, talk about sensitivity. I didn't even click on Streamlabs. I don't even know how I don't know how Nightbot is even in there, but Streamlabs did it. It deleted it because he swore. I know, but they deleted like a lot of his other messages too. Like almost all of his messages were deleted by Streamlabs. Wow, Streamlabs has gotten sensitive. Oh my god. How sensitive can a thing be? I didn't even know Streamlabs can actually do that, because before it was the Nightbot that would always do the stuff, but I guess now Streamlabs has taken it over. I'm also on my end. It says please refrain from using foul language. You only said it once, and I didn't. I approved it. So I don't know why it had such a problem with it. You know, like I approved it. I let it go through. It didn't bother me. And so I don't know. Streamlabs is sensitive. I think Streamlabs is on its period. I don't mean that to offend any ladies. So if you know any lady hears me say that, don't mean any harm to it. I'm just saying, Streamlabs is very sensitive today. Because I've never seen Streamlabs be that sensitive. Sensitive. Rolling down the street. I'm not gonna sing the rest of that song because that's not a good song to be singing right now. Lay back, my mind, my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoke. I almost said it that time. You know, you get used to certain lyrics from a song, and then you forget. Oh my God, I can't really say. I can't sing that here. Sing that because then people will assume. Not lyrios. Weird, I deleted all my other messages. Yeah, like. Streamlabs is a snowflake. And look at that, Nightbot is here, yet I didn't click to activate Nightbot before I started the stream. So I'm surprised that it's actually functioning. I don't know when I updated the Streamlabs, the Streamlabs now actually has Nightbot a part of it. Now, not Lyrios. Okay, we don't need to be saying that stuff. Alright, dude. We don't need to be saying that stuff. You may have spelled it out, but, you know, still not nice. So yeah, you know, this is what I'm working on. I got a lot of things to work on around here at the house. Working downstairs because I'm still working on some other stuff. Still gotta finish the Gold Zeal Ranger armor. Still gotta finish that. So, and also I gotta print out a raw print of the Jafar staff from the live action Aladdin movie. So I got that going on also right now. So it's a lot of work, but hey, you know it's you know. It's making some money, you know, having me have some stuff to make content for, because I don't get many builds, and I don't want to repeat the same helmet for another video, because what's the point in repeating a build for the same thing and do it in a separate video? No. I want to, you know, do something. So I probably end up doing like a Green Ranger Bat in the Sun helmet build for that. So I'll doing a build for that, because I haven't built a Green Ranger helmet for any of the content, so I haven't done a video of that. So, dude, that's worse than what I typed. Don't say the N-word. Yeah, I don't even know if he's even still in the room. So he's still here from what I can see, but if he says something else, so I'm just gonna go here, remove everything, because you know it's like I don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We show respect here. We don't like trolls. If it happens again, you already know for a fact somebody will go either for a timeout or be reported. So we don't approve of that kind of stuff. So don't be with foul language, especially that word. You know, you never know who's watching. You could do the builds of your Savage mode helmets. I would, but like I said, you know, I don't really build a lot because when it comes to building helmets, I mostly use it for the helmets that I get commissions for because I don't have the money to build my own stuff and then keep them around. You know, I'm like, I have no room to keep a lot of stuff around here, and then later on they'll just collect dust sitting around. Because like I said, I have a very small bedroom, so I don't have anywhere to put the helmets now. Because if you can see, I used to have helmets on the shelf, so now the helmets are downstairs in my work area, sitting on a table. So because I have them, you know, some of them were orders that were started and made into a video, but then the clients did not have the money to finish paying for it, so I kept the helmets. And still hold on to them because you never know if they will ever call and say, you know, I want to get this. I finally have the money for it, so I just keep it just in case, you know, if they ever say, do you still have the helmet? And you know, I was like, yeah, I still have it. And I finally have the payment. You know, I was like, okay, you know, I was like, well, you can finally have this baby all to yourself. So yeah, always good to think ahead because you never know. You could have something made and then not have it, and then like, hey, do you still have it? Because they did make a payment, and I didn't refund any of the money because the helmet was built. The helmet was built, and the material, the deposit they sent was used to build the helmet. So, you know, and especially if a helmet is made to a specific measurement, you know, it's like you can't really resell it to somebody unless they fit that specific measurement. So, you know, that can cause a few problems around. You know, like custom sizes can be hard to sell to somebody else. So, you know, it's just gotta see. And the one helmet mainly that I'm talking about is that Go Kiger helmet that I built a while ago for the first videos that I did. You know, that was for a commission. The guy never was able to pay for it, and I built that because he was a customer beforehand. So I built it for him, but he was never able to pay for it. So I went ahead and built it before he even sent me a deposit because he had been a previous client before. And so I just up and built it for him, knowing that, you know, he's a past client. He was good on payments and everything. So he couldn't do it anymore, so I ended up getting stuck with it. Later, he contacted me months later, like a lot of months later. He contacted me and told me that he not gonna get the helmet at all. So the helmet was made for a supposed commission, but he never was able to pay for it. So I ended up getting stuck with the red Go Kiger helmet. So, which is still here to this day. Fully finished, and just now it just collects dust on my shelf. So, hey. And I don't cosplay Ranger, so I was like, I don't plan on using it for a cosplay for myself. So I gotta, you know, maybe shed a few pounds off the voice line. You still have that helmet? Well, yeah, still got that helmet. It's I'm probably gonna end up staying with it for the rest of my life. It's probably just gonna sit there, and sit there. So I don't know. What can you do? You know, the guy couldn't pay for it, you know, so I got stuck with stuck with it. But it's all good, you know. It's all good, you know. It's like, can't say much. I know how sometimes money can be tight for people at times, you know. I've been in that situation in my life, you know. Working for yourself, you know, that's something you tend to come across a lot in your life. You know, money gets tight. Like, what do you plan on doing? So here we are, Miss America. Let's see, where's my Streamlabs? Oh, going on for 2 hours. Well, I think I'm probably gonna end the live stream right now because obviously, not a lot of people here and not much going on. I'm probably gonna take a break from working on this particular helmet for now, and finish watching some Dragon Ball because I'm watching the tournament where they're facing Tien Shinhan. So I'm looking forward to that because I haven't watched Dragon Ball in like ages, like the original, because that's how I first started watching anime. Started watching Dragon Ball, some Sailor Moon. I don't remember what other was. I know there were some cartoons I saw that I didn't even know they were animes, but I later found out they were, which was Ultimate Muscle on Fox Kids. So watch that and watch some other things on Toonami, and yeah, just whatever I could find that caught my interest. But Dragon Ball was my first one, but I saw it in Spanish as a kid because I think I found it on Telemundo, and it was like dubbed in Spanish. So it looked cool. I wasn't a big fan of watching it in Spanish, but the cartoon looked cool. But later on, did find it. Years later, and it was I found the DVD box set of the first 10 episodes or first 11, 12 episodes, plus the movie of the Red Ruby or something like that, I think it was called. So bought that, watched it, and then found out Dragon Ball Z was out. Watched it, and then later on started buying the VHS tapes at FYE. I haven't watched much of the original Dragon Ball. I've seen more of Z and Super. Dragon Ball is actually pretty cool because it's like you see Goku growing up. Because he starts off as a kid and he's growing up. He fights King Piccolo, the Red Ribbon Army that they talk about in Z. It's like really cool. It's not as hardcore as as Z and Super. It's like, because they kind of diet down a little bit because kids were watching because it was a cartoon. And so like even beer, like if Master Roshi was drinking beer, they turned it blue, and I guess it was just people would assume he's drinking some fizzy water. So I was like, yeah, so I was like, hey, okay, Master Roshi's having some fizzy water drink. So, but yeah, thanks for joining here, Slifer, and if anybody comes back to the live stream and are watching it to the end, thanks for joining me during the live stream. I hope you're doing well at home, staying safe at home during what's going on right now, and that you're having fun. Watch some Netflix. Work on some cosplays because now if you're home, you have some time to work on some cosplays for later in the year. So stay safe. Wash those hands. Keep practicing some social distancing. And stuff like that. And if you do feel like you're getting sick, remember, stay home. If you're starting to feel sick, stay home because spring is coming, and I know some people are going to go through some allergies. So stay safe, be strong. We're all going to get through this. Write comments down below if there's specific videos that you're looking forward to seeing of the ones that I mentioned during the live stream. Of the Phantom Ranger, the Psycho Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Killer Caesar helmet, the movie Pink Ranger helmet, the Gold Ranger armor that I'm working on, so on and so forth. Not the Rio Ranger helmet because we already did a video of that one. So I just want to wish you guys a good night. Take care, and hopefully maybe I'll come back and stream again tomorrow. Maybe. So we'll just see. Maybe same time. Maybe. But till then, guys, take care, have fun, and God bless.